Major League Baseball is completely rigged and completely scripted. At the time that they made the NBA schedule, they knew that Washington and Houston would be facing off against each other in the World Series in Game 7. The scripted World Series featuring the road team winning every single game. The people who are like, oh, they're booing Donald Trump. The Nationals are losing the World Series. Man, these people are so retarded. That had nothing to do with the Nationals losing that game. The crowd booing Trump had nothing to do with that. The road team won every single game up to that point, including Game 6. False correlation. Now, the Houston Rockets in the NBA are facing off against the Washington Wizards. Back then, when they made the schedule, they knew that they scheduled Houston against Washington on Game 7 of the World Series, featuring the Houston Astros and the Washington Nationals. Now, Houston is going to win the basketball game. The winner for Game 7 is not necessarily going to win the basketball game. Houston's going to win the basketball game to have a 3-1 record, because it's Houston that equals 31 in Pythagorean gematria. The Washington Nationals are going to win Game 7 against Houston. Strasburg and Scherzer go back-to-back. Oh, is Scherzer going to pitch? Are the Nationals/Expos cursed? Canada, people! It's Canada! Toronto Raptors won the NBA Finals. Where did the Nationals originally play at, people? Montreal Expos. 1994, the players strike. The Expos had the best record. They had 74 wins at that point during the 1994 baseball season. I want to show you how many losses the Nationals have for this year. Once I show you how many games the Montreal Expos won as the front runners for the World Series with the best record. Montreal Expos had 74 wins that year. They had the best record. This is all happening 25 years later in the 115th World Series, because it's Trump. That's 25. It's Donald John Trump, the president. 115th World Series. Remember, like I said before, the right wing and nationalism. The Washington Nationals are going to be the only National League team to win the World Series during Donald Trump's presidency, because he is going out of office. He's going to lose the election. You know it and I know it. If you're not cognitively biased, if you want to stick with the facts, including the facts that the road team has won every single game in the postseason, that the Yankees were not going to win the World Series. They were going to three-peat in 2022, like I've said before the start of the season. When we go to the Nationals record, this year, they've lost 69 games. They've lost 2 against the Dodgers, 71. Nationals are going to finish the year with 74 losses. The Montreal Expos won 74 games during the 1994 season. It is Freemasons that run America's government. Remember, it's Freemasons that equals 115. This is 115th World Series, like I've said before. It's all a stage. They schedule these 2 teams playing each other on the same day of Game 7. Washington's going to win in baseball, but Houston is going to take the basketball game.